Yeah, and Steve, much of the cell phone video that was used in these documentaries to show the chaos, the conditions, was shot by a Raleigh resident. His name, Seth Cresno. He tells me there was no major red flags leading up to this getaway, but he says the reality was he shelled out about $5 grand to be left in survival mode. It was billed as the next best music festival on a beautiful private Bahamian island. Rapper Ja Rule and entrepreneur Billy McFarland were the brains behind the Fyre Festival. The event was sold out, luxury promised.
It was not a safe situation.
But what attendees got after spending thousands of dollars were FEMA tents tightly packed on a sand lot and mattresses tossed inside, luggage being hurled out of shipping containers, and no security or signs of a medical station.
I think it was extremely reckless. I think he put a lot of people in danger by doing that. If the Bahamian government stopped flights from coming in the country.
Seth Cresno shot this cell phone video when the festival's founder stood on a table and told folks to just go sleep wherever. People had been waiting in line for hours to check in. Seth never got a tent and says things took a dark turn when the sun went down.
It became kind of like everybody for themselves.
And it turned into Lord of the Flies. Pandemonium, lawlessness.
Airports were overwhelmed with people trying to leave. On Seth's journey back to North Carolina, he says he was locked inside an airport with no food or water. The Netflix documentary shows the weeks and days leading up to this Caribbean chaos. Organizers warned McFarland the event of this size could not be pulled off. Seth and his attorneys sued for fraud and won.
Pure greed. That's what this case is about. Billy's a con man.
But as bad as the attendees had it, Seth says it's the people who worked on the island, the locals who went without pay or dipped into their own personal savings, who really had the worst trip of their lives.
It goes a lot further than, a bunch of kids on Instagram got duped into going down to an island.
So McFarland, he was convicted of fraud and sentenced to 6 years. Seth tells me he plans to start a podcast called Dumpster Fire, where he will further detail his experience with this festival fiasco. In the meantime, money continues to pour in for the Bahamians who were deserted. We have links to both fundraisers that are up right now on our website, abc11.com.